Welcome to Laura's Corner Kitchen. I want to talk about what we did over the weekend. We took a visit to the Farmers and Artisans Market in O'Fallon, Missouri. It goes every Sunday from May through October from 9 to 1, and it's held on the Storeco parking lot, which is right next to the at-home store. There are not as many vendors there as there are for the Lake St. Louis Farmers Market, but there are still plenty to get a good taste of the farmers market. I had a couple of really great things that I got there, which will be a whole nother post. But I wanted to talk to you about the one that I went to and I thought was really unique. It was a dispensary. Not that kind of dispensary. It was actually a dip dispensary. What a clever name. So this is a company that's only been in business for about a month, and it's called the Dip Dispensary. They do dip mixes, herbs, and more. And I saw quite a few different choices. And the one that really caught my eye was a dip mix for dill pickle and horseradish. Have you ever heard of that? I haven't. It's one of their most popular dips. So I thought I would give it a try and then give it an honest review. So I want you to join me for this, okay? So this recipe takes 1 cup of mayonnaise and 1 cup of sour cream, like a typical dip mix would, and then you just add the packet. So I'm gonna tell you the ingredients in this. So this dip mix has, it has dried dill, dried onion, dried minced onion, dried horseradish powder, hard to say that, dried parsley, garlic powder, black pepper, and salt. And that's it. So we're gonna give it a try. We've got our mayonnaise, and now we just need to add our sour cream in. This is a standard dip, 1 cup of each. Sorry for the mess. And I could eyeball this, but I want you guys to know that I'm actually measuring it. That's one thing I'm kind of guilty of. I've had to really start measuring things since I started the blog, because I want to make sure that I'm being accurate. And I test recipes over and over again to make sure that they're good for you. So, okay, so I've measured my sour cream and I've measured my mayo. Set those aside. And now I'm just going to add my dip mix, and I'm going to cut this off because that's easier. Oh wow, it smells really good. Yeah. Do you like pickles? Yeah? Okay, because I love them. And I'm not a big fan of sweet pickles. I am a huge fan of dill pickles. And I love dip. So, all right, so let's just mix this together. Oh man, I wish you could smell this. It's pretty good. It's very fragrant, and it does remind me of a dill dip. It's gonna be great, I can't wait to try it. Okay, and the packet says to let it chill for at least an hour, preferably overnight to let the flavors blend. So we're gonna give it a couple of hours, then we're gonna come back and we're gonna give it a try. We got several dippers on tap, so see you soon. Okay, it's been a couple hours and it's time for us to test this dip. So I'm just gonna give it a stir, kind of mix it, make sure it's mixed well. And I've set out several dippers, and I'm curious, what do you like to dip? What do you like for dippers? So I have here some baby carrots, and I cut some cucumbers, and I thought that'd be kind of an ode to the dill pickle flavor. I have some Scoops Fritos, some little mini pretzels, and some Simply Lay's just potato chips. So, all right, I'm ready. I'm gonna use the pickle. It's not really a pickle. I'm gonna use the cucumber first and try it. That is really good. You can really taste the dill, and it tastes very fresh. It's really good on this cucumber too, just so you know. I really like it. I think the horseradish flavor is really subtle, which is great if you're not a huge horseradish fan, but it's very good. Here's my tip for people when they're making dip mixes. Almost always it's gonna call for 1 cup of mayo and 1 cup of sour cream. So sometimes those flavors can be kind of strong. So I always put in an extra half a cup to 3/4 of a cup of sour cream, and it really mellows it out and it makes it really good. I've had so many people tell me with dip mixes, what did you do differently with your dip? And I always say I just added a little bit more sour cream, and it just kind of mellows it a little bit. So I think that would be great in this recipe too, but this is very good. So if you get a chance to go to the Farmers and Artisans Market in O'Fallon, Missouri, again, it's open from 9 to 1 on Sundays, and it goes from May through October. You can stop by the Dip Dispensary, that booth, and tell them Laura's Corner Kitchen sent you. It's really good, so I want you to give it a try. And they have other flavors too.